Johnny, this is why I like you. I don't see you in ages, and then you turn up and you completely revolutionise my world. We'll just put it up here. I would ring up and they'll know who's delivered that. I'll speak to him, the twat. I can't believe that. He's literally said, yeah, I posted it, fit in, no problem. So I answered him.
What's the problem? Just going. Oh yeah, sorry, I was here to pick up.
Don't know. Well, I suppose they have targets, don't they? Can't be asked waiting for me to come downstairs. I don't know. I thought you just got something small, you know, like a little knick-knack or something for hair bobbles or something like that.
It's fine. It's like if you weren't to know, if you were saying, "Oh yeah, it was fine," just quite well aware now. Like,
what was it? Out of interest?
No, it said take that back. What?
Oh, well, this wasn't today then.
Wasn't today?
No. Check the date on that card.
No, it's 22nd. Oh, I thought you were on about just the other day.
No. I got your message earlier, but I've not had the printer on today.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, but no. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. They're still building stuff. Hold on. That happened like yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's something for a delivery, I think, isn't it?
No.
Oh, that was to collect that.
Yeah. But even if you had, you weren't gonna fucking take it anyway, was he? Prick.
Oh, I thought it was a delivery.
No.
Fucking arsehole. Right. Sorry, guys. What have I missed? What time is it? Time here, 9 o'clock. Didn't think to see you in the Oni Wiki promo content. Watching from Oni Wiki. Oh, I see, Mayo. Yeah, I do get some views from the wiki. I don't know why. I didn't do anything. I think it just recommends people that are playing Oni. But hello. So why put all those doors up there? Because Gross Beer, eventually, these doors are protecting me from space. I'm down to 9 FPS, by the way. These doors are protecting me from space, and what I'll be able to do in a bit is power some of these doors and open them when I want to allow me to get like solar power, and I'm going to have to open some of these doors to launch rockets and stuff like that. So, I know, I remember you, Mayo. I remember you. Why that high up? No reason. The space, you'll be able to see the space boundaries like there. So this gives us some room underneath to put like solar panels in, and we'll have like a rocket launching area or something. I've not really figured it out yet. I think the rocket launch area should be here. I reckon the rocket should spurt out the tip, personally. But we'll see. So yeah, we'll get all this done. And then we're on to a winner. So let's get all of our... In fact, let's get like 10 tons of refined stuff up here. And we'll just let our... What? Oh, it's a raw metal. Oh, fair enough. I thought steel would be under refined, but no. What are your computer specs? Not too bad. The game normally runs fine until I get jetpacks involved. Jetpacks are a killer, by the way. And I'll show you why. For those of you that are wondering why jetpacks are so bad for your game, this is why. This is why jetpacks lag your game. Alright? This! So this is why I've sort of... Oh, piss. This is why I was trying to restrict them just to space, but I've just realised I have a flaw in my plan. And all my jetpacks are missing. One up there too. Who's in the other jetpack? Oh, bollocks. Bollocks. How are they getting... Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, I made a mistake. But yeah, that's why jetpacks are laggy. Because of the pathing. It's crazy. Ah. Yeah, they can actually get through here though, can they? Because of the deep water. Right, I need to find that other jetpack. Some bastard's flying around in a jetpack. I'm fairly sure someone has a jetpack. You there! Put that down. Yes, son of a bitch. And we need to get that delivered back up here. Who else has a jetpack? Is there 2 in space at the minute? Yeah, there we go. There's 2 in space. So we'll need to get you delivered. Son of a bitch. What are we talking about? Jetpack guy going back in the wrong way. I just noticed which one. Spout out the tip, yeah. Rockets end up being super big if you want to get space research done. That is the plan. That is the plan. Well, you've played with them more than I have, Spec. I mean, I've literally never launched a single rocket, so I was hoping you'd pop by at some point. By the way, guys, if you haven't before, check out the Spectacular Omni. He's been playing a lot with rockets on one of his worlds, doing like steam rockets and stuff when I popped in. But I'm sure he's moved to other stuff now. But yeah, we've not done any yet. Still waiting to get there. There's always a dong. Oh, Jesus. Mayo, have you gone crazy? Did you murder that critter with the same pathing issue yet? The shovel? No, I don't even know where they are. I think they might have all died off, to be honest. Oh, the one that was down here. Oh. Yeah, he seems to be dead. There was a shovel here. He may have fallen through the world or something. They do weird things. But he should not have been able to leave here, so I'm assuming he deaded himself. Well, whatever. Let's get space capped off. That's what we need to do. We need to not be distracted by other things. So they use petroleum. The jet suits, yeah, they use oxygen and petroleum. So we've got a petroleum feed and we've got a gas feed as well. When the cycle lag stops happening. There we go. So, boop. I'll actually do all these with a 9 as well. I want my jet suit dudes constantly up here doing stuff. Getting this capped off. The side's all done. A couple left to be done there. Holy heck, what do I need to do to try how many jetpacks my computer can hold? I don't know anything about jetpacks or anything. Well, I originally did 18 jetpacks and my game dropped to like 2 FPS. As soon as people were in jetpacks, my game wouldn't play anymore. And I've got like decent graphics card, reasonably decent chip, 32 gigs of RAM, pretty solid computer really. So yeah, I don't know, mate. It's more about processor, I think. You need to have a mega processor for this game because they're only using 1 core at the minute. So if you've got a shit CPU, you're kind of boned, basically. Okay. We have got a shove vol left. Yeah. So if we look at the pathing on the shove vol, here you go. Okay. So here is the shove vol's pathing. Yeah. Now shove vols can go through neutronium, which means that they can technically go everywhere. Oh yeah, that's a thing. So again, this is why this upgrade is a little bit laggier than previous ones. We've got a whole new smorgasbord of pathing woes. So this is why I'm being a bit reserved on the jetpacks now. When we put 18 in, it was rip. It was end of colony, everything was broken. And I literally had to spend time off stream to fix the FPS so that we could carry on playing on stream. And it was not fun. Like, a cycle was taking about 10 minutes. Yeah, it was not good. On fast speed as well. It was not good. So... for this game, it just comes down to CPU. How do you scroll out the map so much? Is it a mod? No, Alt-S, screenshot mode. So this is if you want to take a screenshot of your colony. You can zoom out way far. Dumbest person puts the rocket that creates the most heat in a fucking silo. What? Oh, shit. But how to operate jetpacks? That's what I asked. How to operate them? You just put in a dock and a checkpoint, just like you would with normal exosuits. It should not be as laggy as it is. They definitely has to do some performance improvements. Yeah, totally. Well, I'm hoping that's what we're going to see over the next few updates, all being well. We'll get some, we'll get some tweaking things. And many people have said it, many smarter people than I that actually understand how threads and CPUs and how processes work properly. They only have to enable a couple more cores on your CPU, and this game could run like silk. Because there are certain processes that your main CPU shouldn't, your main threads, if you like, shouldn't be dealing with constantly. Things like temperature change could be handled on one thread or one core. So yeah. There's a lot of stuff that could be easily fixed if they just enabled it. But there must be a reason why they've not. If it was an easy change, they would have done it. So there must be a reason why they've not done it yet. Oh, someone was scalding up here. Oh. Interesting. Path needs to limit how many steps it can show you. Yeah. Why are you going crazy? I'm trying to help you. Alright, let's do this as like an 8, by the way. I don't want my jetpack dudes doing this. I want my jetpack dudes doing space stuff. But I just wanted to get access to some more of this iron and stuff that's up here. So we'll just do a bit of this. And then I'd like to... Eventually we're going to have a flood down here. The only thing that's stopping this flood at the minute is this 35 grams of polluted water. This little bit of polluted water that's stopping all this water falling down. So eventually we're going to have a problem down here. But that's fine. that's fine. It'll find a home somewhere, I'm sure. I might actually go up here and try and make it so the water has a path. I might do that now, actually. Right, let's just do this. Just so this liquid can fall somewhere, we'll put a little ladder in there. And my tubes can sort of walk across here anyway, but I'll put some more ladders in. We'll get rid of some of this crap that's kicking around still as well. Oh, this is going to be a mess. It's going to be dirty water, clean water, ice, all sorts of shit, but it should be okay. As long as that water has somewhere to fall away to and doesn't pool up.
Are you sure you don't want just 2 chicken chips?
I want that one.
Well, you have to have all them now.
I want all of these. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, good. I'm just going to close this over, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mmm! Oh. Wait. Where did it go? Oh, there you are. Ah, shit! What are you doing in here? So, Rockets, this stream or next? Hopefully this stream, Vixen. We need to do a few things first. I'm letting them cap off space. Once we get this capped, I can start looking at the meteor scanners and stuff. I haven't done all the automation for scanners and closing the doors and all that shit and getting power up here and having power grids. I've not done all that stuff before. So it might be a bit of a learning curve for me, to be honest. But yeah, I want to get cracking with some of it today, totally. Well, fuck. Wait. Riku's... What? What? Right, come on. A few more to go. What are you doing? What quotes are you adding? I did not say these things. Now I have to get rid of stuff. What are you doing? Don't quote me with things that I'm not saying, guys. That's not how a quote system works. What are you doing? Oop. Oh, take it easy, Shidley. Thank you for popping in, mate, as ever. It's always lovely to see you. And I hope your uni's going alright. I hope you're already back on track. There we go. Right. Hey, jeez. It's taking a while to get this done. But we'll get there. Where are my other jet suits? We've got one out here. Yeah, we've got them all out here. That's fine. We're getting there. Take it easy, Mon. And again, thank you for popping in, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lovely. Right, we are almost closed off. Got a couple to do over here. And then probably another... Oh, yeah, not many over here, and then we're done. So we can actually start building some stuff over here, I would think. This is why we can't have nice things. Hey, listen. I don't want people to start adding quotes of, like, things that I haven't said. Because that is a path that we don't want to go down. That's a path where people can do malicious things. And as Nerd says, I don't want to have to make it so that it's like you have to be a certain level or a certain rank before you can post things and do quotes and stuff. That's no fun for anyone. Oh, jeez. Fucking hell. Jetpacks are toasty. Too toasty. Is it hot enough to scald up here, really? I didn't think it'd be that bad. I might have to put up with a little bit of scalding for now, until I figure out how I want to cool this. I think in terms of cooling, the only option is probably cool the tiles that this is made of, maybe, and do some temp shift plates. I think that because you prioritise digging and building same for the jetpackers, they won't build the gates often. No, they should do, Johnny, because I'm not doing any digging outside the base. The only thing I'm digging is down here that was priority 8. These are still priority 9, and that local priority trumps everything. So no, they will do it. It's just there's only 3 of them doing it, and they take a while to build. Don't forget we have like downtime and stuff like that as well. They have to go and eat, and you know, it takes a little while. Need drywall. Drywall for in here, you mean? I kind of like the idea that the carbon dioxide's going out into space. I could just have that quote about life plan and give me $1,000 and no one would believe that. Hey, you've been watching some new Don't Starve Hamlet stuff. Oh, any good? I haven't seen any of that, Vixen. Not seen any of that. It's kind of far away too. No, it's not. They've got a tube right the way here. It's not far. They go bonk. Oh, there they go. It's just I've only got 3 dupes doing it. It's going to take a little while. But don't worry about it. It's either this or we slow down to 2 FPS. Which would you prefer? Oh, see you later, Mayo. Fine. If you're not a fan of vaping, get out. Jesus. Oh, Christ. What the hell? I'll believe it and testify if you promise to give me half. Damn it, Saturna. Stop conspiring. Stop conspiring with the nerd. How dare you? Lovely. Right, what are you doing? Oh, God. See, it wouldn't be so bad if they didn't do this shit. So this is Marie deciding she wants to do a job and somebody else has done it. So look, she goes to this stuttering state. Oh, look at her go. Vaping is just as cancerous as real smoking, so... No, it's not. You know what? I don't even want to have this discussion right now. Bang. I don't want to have this discussion. What a stupid thing to do. Do I come into your living room and call you a cock? No, I don't. Do I come into your living room and say, why have you got carpet? Oh my God. Carpet is just as cancerous as watching television? No, I don't. Jesus. What a stupid thing to say. Get out. Oh, Christ. Fuck's sake, nerd. Oh, Jesus. What flavour is the vape juice? It's tobacco flavour. It's tobacco. Because I'm an ex-smoker that misses tobacco. Oh, Jesus. You don't even know where I live. You can't install my carpets. Damn it. Oh, Jesus. I applied for beta key, but I didn't get one. Oh, for Don't Starve. I know nothing about it. People have mentioned it in chat, but I know nothing about it. I don't know what's added, what's new, what's different. I know nothing. Actually, nicotine is a significant cause of heart disease. In some regards, vaping is still very dangerous. I vape anyway because it's either that or cigarettes. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same. I'm not trying to say vaping is harmless. Jesus, no. But it's all the carcinogens that I'm avoiding. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still ingesting nicotine. Nicotine is a poison. So, you know, that's why we're having all the problems with the bees at the minute. Nicotinoids. Neonicotinoids. It's poison. Nicotine is a poison. Simple as that. But it's better than me ingesting tar and tiny particles of death and, you know, smelling like an ashtray. So that's why I don't smoke. Nicotine addicts, tar kills. Exactly. But nicotine is still a poison. That needs to be on the record. Nicotine is an poison. Hey, listen, I'm not deluded about this. I just don't agree with people coming into a stream and criticising. Oh my god, I'm leaving, then you're vaping. Well, don't say anything and just fuck off. How about that? Why must you voice your opinion so that I know why you're leaving? Fuck off! You know? Jesus. Oh. I need to voice my opinion before I leave because I am disgusted. Leave! Right. Again, I'm sort of just lurking around this because I want this to be done. And we're nearly done. We're nearly there. I'll be able to get a bit of vision over here and see what damage has been caused on this side as well. Why are you jumping? Why are all my critters jumping? What is wrong with this game at the minute? Why are critters getting stuck in jumping loops? Do fish jump? No. He's just happy. Yes. Can't quite put my finger on the reason, but I like this place. Nice, Joe. I'm glad. Oh, Jesus. Anywho. Right. Onwards. Be careful of the sky tiers. We don't want to get hit by any sky tiers. We don't want that business. I'm hoping this just fits the edge of the map nicely. Maybe a critter check. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad shout. We'll do that in a sec. Oh, Jesus, nerd. Another super long quote. You nailed it. Yeah, I maybe was a bit harsh there. Oh Lord, picked up this game out of the blue. Now I'm kind of overwhelmed. Is there a good loop for clean oxygen and water? I should rush to research early. Whisperio. First of all, let me just say you're incredibly brave for coming to this game as a new player, because holy shit, there is a bit of a learning curve. But in terms of early oxygen, you've got a couple of options. You can either A, be an aggressive world digger and get yourself loads of algae and then deal with the slime lung, which is in itself a bit of a battle. Slime lung quite easy to mitigate. Having lots of algae can give you a good buffer time to get your base up and running to the point where you're at electrolyzers. I am of that school of thought. I can last for 300 or 400 cycles just using algae when it suits me. But you have other options as well. So if you've got lots of water, you can set up electrolyzers, and you don't necessarily even need to worry about cooling your oxygen to begin with. You can actually just slap some electrolyzers out in the wild. So I used to have a couple of electrolyzers down here for a while. I think I've still got one over here. Yeah, I've still got 2 electrolyzers over here. And all these are doing is oxygenating my world. They are giving my dupes oxygen for outside my base, which in turn means that they're consuming less oxygen in my base, if you like, and it's helping to pressurize the asteroid and give us a very rich oxygen atmosphere wherever they're going to be working, if that makes sense. It also helps push down your dirty gases where you want them to be, so that you can sort your gases a bit easier. But there's lots of electrolyzer builds out there. There's some builds that I would avoid relying on. There are a lot of people that would advocate using SPOMs, which is one of the dumbest names in the world, but the self-powering oxygen module, which is a bit of a noob trap if you ask me. There's lots of different builds out there, but I would say to begin with, mate, just play the game. You're going to get your ass kicked a few times, I would say, until you pick up on a few of the nuances of the game. But once you get there, you'll all of a sudden have everything dialed in and conquered, and you won't have any problems. But you're probably going to die a few times. If every time you die you pick up something new, you're golden. And that's what I normally advise to anyone new to this game, to be fair. Don't be afraid to die. Beard friend, try to make Sky happy. I try. I have a slush guys and polluted water guys are close to each other. Would it be a good idea to merge them for cold water? I wouldn't minge bag at all. Your 30-degree water that's coming from your polluted water geyser is brilliant in itself. That's 30-degree polluted water that you can use to cool down machines, batteries, transformers. You could use it to cool down an aqua tuner build. You can do all sorts of that water. I would use that 30-degree water until it's at like 95 degrees and then put it through a water sieve or boil it. The slush geyser I'd use exclusively for cooling things. For example, cooling some clean water. So you've got something for plants or something. So I would not merge them at all. Keep the fact that one is germ-free and minus 10 degrees and the other one's 30 degrees at a fixed temperature and use it for different cooling builds. Slush geysers are my favourite geyser in the game. They're really powerful. So you want to keep hold of that. Kind of expecting that. Dwarf Fortress schooled me years ago. Guess I'll just see how stuff turns out. I do have a YouTube channel, Whisper. There's lots of playlists and stuff on my YouTube. And there's also a tips and tricks played through playlist if you get stuck. So have a nosy at some of that stuff. Any questions you've got, mate, come back and ask by all means. Or always ask. Always welcome. Nicotine is not a poison. This compound is necessary for our body in small quantities to maintain normal activity of all systems. Our body is constantly producing nicotine in small amounts. I'm not sure I believe that. I'm not sure I've ever heard that before. I mean, if you can show me some science for it, that would be interesting. I'd happily look at an article. But I think that doesn't sound like science. My first 5 to 10 bases failed spectacularly. It's part of learning the game, isn't it? You know, take it on the chin. Take it on the chin. And then the next time you play, you'll be like, right, I really need to get food sorted. Or, right, I really need to deal with my CO2 before it builds up. Right, and you have a different approach every time. I have those two and also a cool steam geyser all close to my base. So definitely not going to run out of water. Nice, nice. That sounds awesome. That sounds like a solid seed. The seed is strong. Okay. So we're getting there. We've just got a few more doors to do. And I'm hoping, as I say, this will just fit the map nicely. I think we get one more there and then I think we're at map limit. Oh, take it easy, Rhesus. Thank you very much for popping in. Much love. Oh, Jesus, Naylor. Oh, thanks for the follow, buddy. Thank you. Boom. Right, so soon we won't need these jetpacks immediately. And I can get my FPS back up and then I'm going to start building some stuff out here. For now, the FPS is a bit of a killer. I'm down to 10 FPS and it feels like janky bollocks. So what we'll probably do, now that this is all sealed off, we can put ladders and stuff out here, and I'll just use normal exosuit dupes to begin with. Might still use the jet suits, I don't know. I seem to be missing one as well. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we're getting there. I can't look any further to the right in screenshot mode, so we need to stay in this mode. Place the one body is doing. Body doesn't do it anymore, and then goes addiction. Oh, I see. That is interesting then. I've never heard that before. I've never really looked into the addictive qualities of nicotine. Anyone else skipping frames? I've not dropped any frames, Gross. Might be your connection, mate. There should be warning signs floating in the air saying, warning, inhaling 6 tons of oxygen might cause damage to your lungs. Yes. What happens to your dupes if in the process of building a bunker door and they get smashed by a meteor? For science! That's what happens, Known. Let's find out. Contrary to common opinion, nicotine is